Hey guys, the ACairconditioner and welcome back for more Genshin Impact 3.7 events. Last time, we were in Inazuma to hopefully find a new lead on the Card Snatcher. And it turns out that we got a huge lead this time around. This time finding out his methods, aka the Komania Express. You know, the one that Kirara's part of. And today, we're at the ending. Hopefully confront who this Card Snatcher is and figure out the motive. And of course, knowing Kaya, Hutalons, and Kokomi is really involved, we can really guess who the last member is. And we don't even need to look at this to figure out who the last person who will be in the TCG event. Obviously Sino. So we'll probably see him being involved in the tournament, of course. And we'll probably figure out the mystery behind the Card Snatcher. And everything. And this time we're going to Caravan Rebot to conclude the story. Let's see what happens. And of course, with a new nation, meaning way more characters. Also, just me, or the monster really get shafted this time around when it comes to characters. We only got like 3 monster characters. In the UA and in Inazuma, we got way more than 3. Or even 2, I dare say, actually.
Are we getting close? Which way should we go now?
We just need to head a short way
But again,
towards
monster
the
introduced
desert.
Charlotte and
It's
Kirara,
not
so.
far. I would recommend taking a bodyguard to protect you. If the customer does turn out to be rotten, you can let the bodyguard deal with them.
Good point. A bodyguard.
We are right here, Paimon. We can defend her, you know.
Oh, look! Isn't that Sino?
Speak of the devil. Straight off the bat. That was a long time no see, but we saw you last time.
Good to see you. Headed to Caravan Rebot?
You know it.
Remember, Paimon? We can't just disclose a customer's information.
Huh? Oh, don't worry. This is Sumeru's General Mahamatra Sino. He's the leader of the Matra and always takes criminal activity very seriously.
Wow. How do you know so many powerful people?
It's called plot.
You better get used to it, Kirara. You wouldn't believe the people I've met since I started traveling with them.
Yeah. We've met a person of a high
Do you
government
have some
official
time now, Sino? Or
to
do you need to
meeting
go
a god.
participate in the Genius Invocation Tournament?
Tournament? The tournament has already finished.
You won already?
Really? Then how did you do, Sino?
I am now the official king of invocations.
Congratulations.
I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment and drew.
Don't be a weeb. Thank you.
I can explain it later. Anyway, I have time.
Great. Let Paimon catch you up on what's
My man was
happening.
really about to just disclose his like inner weeaboo, but goddamn.
Paimon's parched now. How many times is Paimon gonna have to explain everything?
Get used to it.
I can accompany you. As Paimon said, it's my duty to uphold the rules and punish evil.
What do you think, Kirara? All right. But remember, you all should hide while I'm delivering the parcel. I know that this customer is suspicious, but they're still my customer until we have any concrete proof otherwise.
Okay, we'll go hide.
But if we're too far away, we won't be able to hear anything you're saying. How will we know if you're in trouble?
We will know.
Not a problem. You can just watch my tails.
Your tails? You mean both of them?
Of course, both of them. I'll come up with a way to have the customer confirm the contents of the package. If they turn out to be just an ordinary customer and the package doesn't contain the card backs, then I'll lower both of my tails. That'll mean you can just stay hidden.
My god.
But if they turn out to be the thieves we're after, then I'll...
Lay down.
Why lay down?
Why would she do that?
Oh, it's just gonna smack them
It'd
with
be
the
a
spear.
signal that we need to lay down the law.
No way! I'm not getting on the ground! That would be way too embarrassing! Besides, don't you think that would look suspicious?
I know. I hate you.
You think so? Then maybe you can use your tails to pound your back.
And why would she do that?
Sino, you have the
Simple.
worst ideas.
It'd be signal that she had found the backs
I-
we're looking for.
Can you not? We met you already. You already made 2 puns in this matter of like 1
This
minute.
is the first time I've met someone as creative with their words as I am.
This is a
Have you
bad
ever considered a
creativity.
career in writing news headlines, Sino?
No, that's a bad idea.
Oh no, don't enable him.
Okay, if we keep standing around talking like this, the package is going to be late.
Charlotte, this is a bad idea of creativity, okay? Not your creativity. Your creativity is good. His is god-awful.
Listen to me. If
Anyway.
they're the thieves, I'll lift one tail up and keep the other one down.
I tried keeping them for a
If
long
you
ass
see
time, but
that,
this is
then you
like
can come
3 events
round them
back to
up.
back with the deal with Sino and
You're
his
not going to
stupid
lay
puns.
down?
No, I'm not laying down.
Why are you telling me to lay down, Sino? F off. Oh, sorry. You can tell I'm just done with Sino's. You can tell I'm just done with Sino's nonsense now at this point. I was so tempted to curse again, but I'm trying to keep it PG as much as possible. Seriously,
We're in
Listen.
the middle of nowhere, though. Are you sure this is the right place, Kirara?
Let's see. The address is approximately 100 paces down the road from Caravan Reebot towards the desert, near the
Oh, this
first
is
flaming
sus.
flower.
That's the most suspicious address Paimon's
That's
ever
why I said.
heard.
But yeah, listen, Sino, I love you. And I am a pun maker myself, but can you please stop? Seriously, these puns are awful. Anyway. Sino. First America this time around, and his most recent appearance in the main story, I believe, is 3.4, and I'll hate his story quest because he actually made a small appearance there. I was gonna say 3.2 for the main story ending, but no, it is a hate his story quest since he made a small appearance in the end. I'm pretty sure it's near the end or near the beginning. And then event-wise, it's actually event right before this, 3.6, the Academia event. Guys didn't hear that a lot for Sumeru because I'm pretty sure every Sumeru character made an appearance in the Academia event. I'm not kidding. Every character did. And I mean every character.
Near the first flaming flower. Oh, we're here.
Can we hide somewhere nearby?
Huh? There aren't any houses around here.
So.
Maybe the recipient planned on coming here to personally receive the package. I've had customers do that in the past. We're still a little early. In the meantime,
it's just me, or
why
is
don't the rest
the
of you go find a place
mic
to hide?
that Kirara's
And
VA is using
remember,
kinda scuffed.
watch my tails for the signal.
It's just me, because her voice feels a bit scuffed here. I mean, her voice always been scuffed, but I just don't want to comment on it until just now, honestly. Because I thought it was just a one-time thing.
Well, hide here. This spot is hidden, but with a clear view.
Paimon's sure this recipient's up to no good. Who'd pick up a package in a place like this?
Sus people.
I agree. But for the sake of her company's reputation, we'll let her tell us what to do.
Can you please not?
Oh.
I can tell Charlotte's laughing or crying internally. Probably both. No, your
What?
joke's not funny.
As in,
You
her
don't have to
tails?
explain your puns, Sino.
Yeah, we get it.
You don't.
Hey, look! Someone's coming.
You
Eremites?
from Komoni Express?
That's right. You must be Mr. Dada Baba?
That's
the
a
package?
name.
Yes, this is your package. Here you go.
That stream over there is sus. I'm kidding.
I recommend that you open it and confirm the contents. I've been running to many places the past few days through all sorts of weather. The contents may have shifted, so it's best to check that everything's intact.
No need. You haven't opened it to see what's inside, have you?
Okay, that's sus.
Of course not. That would be against our company policy. But if the contents are valuable, I would still recommend checking them first. If anything turns out to be damaged, I could compensate you now.
I said no need, didn't I? Why are you so persistent?
You know, boss, this little lady's out here all on her own.
We could use that to our advantage, you know.
Okay, well, you can just
Hey,
give it
you.
away.
Are you the only one delivering out here?
Yes, that's right. I wouldn't bring a bunch of people with me to deliver a package. I'm no good at lying. And I can't keep my tails from moving everywhere.
Look, she's giving a signal. But wait, Paimon doesn't recognize that signal at all.
I think that's just her being nervous.
I nearly forgot. This just happens to be my 100th delivery. It's a really special moment for me. If you could let me know what I delivered, it would mean a lot to me.
Stop wagging your tail.
Her tails are moving all over the place. Does she need us to step in or not?
Her tails keep moving and intertwining. They keep pointing in different directions. Ah, maybe she's trying to say that she mixed up her directions. These people aren't the intended recipients.
That's one way you can take that.
There's no way anyone could get all that just from her tails.
So I know.
Something's not right. I can feel it. And you seem real concerned about this package, Missy.
Oh, no, that's just part of my job. We always care about the customer. Are you really not going to open it?
Come on, boss. Enough talk.
Yeah, nobody will ever know anything happened way out here.
Then do you have a moment to leave a 5-star review?
Sure. I'll leave a 5-star review after you're dead.
Well,
They got a knife! Forget the signals.
well, you just pissed her off.
We gotta save Kirara!
Already on it. Got ya.
Boss, she's got backup.
What are you afraid of? Get him!
Oh shit. Yeah, you are so
Huh?
dead.
Wait, that's Sino, the General Mahamatra.
Sino?
Wow, playable Kirara. Let's see what she got. I'm not gonna give a full-on
Royal decree.
review of her playstyle, but Kirara is a 4-star Dangerous Sword user, and you're all dead already.
Kirara, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Had I known you were here, we wouldn't have.
Too late for that. And I don't want to hear any whining from you two either. Clear.
Yes, crystal clear.
General Mahamatra, I don't want to go to prison. Can't you just let us off this one time?
That depends on how honest you are.
We'll tell you everything.
What's inside the package?
Card backs. Genius Invocation TCG card backs that we collected from different nations.
Bingo.
Are they the kind with a treasure chest design on them?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know that?
Who are you? And why are you stealing card backs?
We're just a group of treasure hoarders. That's all.
Aha.
Some hoarders were getting fed up recently with just stealing small stuff. They wanted
That's what the
to,
church hoarders were rampant around here, huh?
Go on.
They wanted to pull off something big. You know, not just in one nation, all across Tibet.
That's what the church
All
hoarders
across
attack
that?
that we have experienced
Yeah,
everywhere.
We were planning to steal prized treasures from different nations all at the same time. After pulling off a job like that, everyone would recognize us treasure hoarders as the most powerful organization across the world.
Yeah, and you've all gone arrested.
But, seems like that's not gonna happen now.
So what does any of that have to do with these card backs?
Well, the problem was we didn't know how to communicate our master plan to all the other treasure hoarders. But with how popular Genius Invocation TCG has become recently, somebody suddenly came up with the idea to use cards as a way to communicate our plans
So
without
they're
being detected.
communication devices? Like this?
So you were the ones who printed these card backs.
Oh.
Yeah, because every treasure hoarder knows what to do once they see a treasure chest. First you bury it so no one else can take it, then just add a little bit of...
Hey, shut it! You're giving away all our plans.
It appears you consider this ridiculous plan of yours more valuable than your own life.
No, I'll talk. All you need to do is cover it with some wet dirt or sand, then wipe it off after a while. And it'll look like this.
My fellow hoarders, this is the big job we've all been waiting for. Take up your
A
daggers,
message?
put on your masks, and round up your sumpter beasts. Oh, and for those of you without sumpter beasts... Seriously? That's all it says? Ugh, what a waste.
Hey, what do you mean, waste? That message will mobilize the treasure hoarders.
He's right. The time and the other details are printed below that.
Not Paimon. Oh, there it is.
Objectively speaking, it's definitely a creative method of communicating information. But then why were you trying to retrieve these card backs?
Did it get leaked or
It's all
something?
because some fellow hoarders got addicted to genius invocation.
Oh.
All they needed to do was stick to the plan, but they couldn't help themselves and started playing the game. Not only that, they were even using our
That's what
card
they're
backs and
recollecting
showing
them.
off. But that wasn't the worst of it. Some of them ended up losing our card backs to other players.
Ah, you were afraid that your plans would be exposed, so you dispatched members to quickly retrieve the card backs that had been scattered
Just
into
like
the
I
markets.
thought.
Not just the ones on the markets. We collected all our treasure chest card backs and we had them shipped back.
So the theory idea is the fact that these card packs were already distributed to these treasure hoarders, right? That's why treasure hoarders attacks were rampant, especially Liyue and Mondstadt. That's why you had to fight them there. But these idiots basically got addicted to the TCG and even used these card backs and lost them. So the Card Snatchers are basically members within Mondstadt, Inazuma, and Liyue that basically had these cards, that basically recollected every single card pack with the exact same treasure chest logo. And they used the Komani Express to ship them straight back to Sumeru, where the main force is. All of it because they wanted to brag their roles as treasure hoarders. Idiots.
We feared that our plans had already been discovered, so we were preparing to print another set of card backs. They would indicate a different time to initiate the operation, and we'd redistribute them. But to take every precaution, we raised funding for everyone to send us the backs via Komani Express. That way, we could guarantee the card backs would arrive safely and on time.
Huh? Oh, thanks for the compliments.
So the senders would stay at their original location to ensure that the operation could continue moving forward.
That's what they never escaped.
Now that I think about it, that must be why the treasure hoarders came after the person who sold the card back in Mondstadt.
Yeah, they're part of the same organization.
Oh, right! It's no wonder we were running into the treasure hoarders left and right.
And I said this
They
just
wanted
right
to be sure
before.
that anyone involved stayed
Same in
quiet.
Liyue too.
There, I told you everything I know.
You know what?
Hopefully that will help us make up for our mistakes. Please, Mahamatra Sino, show us mercy.
You know what? That would also explain the attack on Liyue as well. Because didn't the girl they attacked on Liyue and Wulong Hill also have TCG cards as well? They chased after her. Maybe she had a card back too, but maybe she didn't even have a card back. But they want to tie up every loose end possible. So in a way, there are two different forces. The treasure hoarders that attacked, and the card snatchers who basically got the cards. There are two different forces all working under one big organization, basically.
You'll each receive your due punishment. Enough talk. Come with me.
In other words, they're being way too crafty and just started to look like idiots.
I've taken care of the criminals for now.
Hmm.
I'll be escorting them back to Sumeru City shortly.
Well, that was a fast way to sell things. Thanks for all your help.
I was only fulfilling my duty. You all did well.
Sino seems like a completely different person when he's working.
Yep.
All right. Goodbye for now.
He's a jokester on one hand, but
wait,
he's
I still want to interview the champion
serious
of the Sumeru regional tournament.
a officer
All
on
right.
another.
Go ahead.
Tell me, Mr. Sino, what were your thoughts about the tournament? And did you have anything to say about the treasure hoarder incident?
Genius Invocation TCG is a very good game. But to me, it's not just a game. It's an art form. It allows people to meet others, make friends, and experience the joy of dueling together. I
Weeb.
hope everyone can have the chance to experience the fun of playing this game.
Great answer. That'll be a perfect ending for my news piece.
So I guess Charlotte got
Therefore,
something as well.
I assure you that I will personally bring judgment to any criminals out there with the delusions of desecrating this game with their evil plans. No matter where you run or where you hide.
Sino,
you will
really?
not escape the punishment of lightning.
Oh, I see. Let's stay calm. No need to get worked up.
Charlotte really got spooked there.
Let me think. Not so genius thieves behind mysterious
It's got
treasure chest
Grayscale.
card back plot finally.
Got decked? You get it?
God damn.
Like cards and punching.
Yes, that'll work nicely.
No, that's actually not that bad.
These two make quite the team when it comes to words.
I know.
If that's all, then I should get going. I'll inform the other areas not to be gamed by these thieving treasure
Really?
hoarders.
Fine. Let's play a game of Genius Invocation next time.
We will.
So in the end, it turned out that the group of Card Snatchers we were tracking was the treasure hoarders all along. Still feels a little disappointing, though. Paimon thought for sure those card backs would lead us to some valuable treasure.
Not really.
Don't say that. Think of the bright side. We uncovered a major international crime scheme. Oh, I definitely have everything I need for my exclusive news piece.
If anything, Paimon regrets that we didn't get to see the mysterious inventors of Genius Invocation TCG.
It seems everyone can't stop talking about that game.
It's fun to meet new friends.
In that case, how would everyone like to join me for a very special delivery?
You have one more?
Huh? You mean it's related to Genius Invocation TCG?
Mm-hmm. That's right. You'll understand when we get there. I would have invited Sino along too if he wasn't busy with work.
Oh, really? But didn't you say before that you can't disclose customer information?
Yeah, but this time the situation's different. Let's just say this delivery wasn't assigned to me by the company.
Hello?
This package had been sitting at the company for some time because we could never locate the recipient. Even the neighbors didn't know where he went.
Oh, so the company eventually took ownership of the package?
Yup, the holding period passed just last month.
But can't you just return it to the original sender?
Well, it turns out the sender has passed away.
Hello?
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, and I thought both the original sender and intended recipient would be disappointed if this package is
So
left
he
undelivered.
died after asking
So,
to deliver this
I took the
package?
initiative and started asking around Sumeru in my free time. Eventually, I found out where the recipient went and also learned a little about his past.
Wow, amazing! So who is it?
Well, you'll have to come with me and see. I have a feeling that it'll be good to have some true Genius Invocation TCG players like you come along.
Oh, sounds like another news story brewing. I'll tag along as well.
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's really curious. What do you think, Traveler? Shall we join her?
Of course.
All right, then follow me to Vimara Village.
From our village. All the way out there? So it seems the... Well, I'm just gonna call the card back arc basically concluded here. So let's see
The
what
place
happened.
pointed to
What's
Vimara
going on
Village,
here?
But I'm not sure of which house they live in exactly. Guess we'll have to ask around.
Any idea what the recipient looks like?
I only know his name is Garvapidum and that he's a scholar from the academia.
Garvapidum.
Got it.
Genshin and these complicated NPC names.
Hi there. Do you know where Garvapidum lives?
I'm afraid I've never heard that name before.
He's a scholar from the academia.
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here, but I've never heard anyone go by the name you mentioned. Are you sure you've got the right name? Actually, I'd like to ask him a few questions myself regarding which of the 6 Darshans to join.
Sounds like he doesn't know. Let's go ask someone else. Hey there! We're looking for a scholar named Garvapidum.
Garvapidum? I never heard of him. Wait, do you mean that newcomer that arrived a few days ago?
Oh, someone just moved here?
Yes, that's right. He looked pretty anxious, though, almost like he's struggling to complete a thesis. I've seen him speaking with the village head, probably looking for a place to stay. Vamara Village is the perfect place to take a vacation and relax, which is why I chose to come back here.
Guys, it's been a while since I listened to this music. I also love this track. I get reminded of how good
Don't
Sumeru's
mention
OST
it.
is.
If life is ever treating
Even
you
back in
hard, you
3.0.
can always come and live here for a while.
Are you the head of the village? There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes, that's me. Go ahead.
Do you know where a scholar by the name of Garvapidum lives? We'd like to talk to him.
Garvapidum. Ah, that must be him.
You know him?
Yes, I do. He came here to rent a place to stay. He said he needed to unwind a little. But hardly anyone's ever seen him come out since he moved in. He doesn't seem to be very outgoing. I don't know if that's his way of unwinding, but I'd say he's just keeping himself cooped up. Are you friends of his?
Yeah,
It
you could
depends.
say that.
Her tails are moving again. Is that what happens whenever she tells a lie?
Paimon, what is that face?
I see. I was thinking that it'd be good for some friends to check up on him. He's staying up above. Look for the house in the corner. You should be able to find him there.
Great! Thank you very much!
Don't mention it. I just want to see people who come here be happy.
Okay, oh yeah, so it's up there. I was confused for a second. Again, I get reminded of how good Sumeru's OST is. Like, and this is a 3.0 song, by the way.
Gotta grow up quickly so I can go find Fauna.
Oh, I recognize this. It's nice to get to come back here, though. It's been a while since B2 from our village. It's okay
This is the
already.
place. Let's try knocking and see if he answers.
Time skip, I guess.
Hello? Anybody home? We're looking for Garvapidum.
It is him.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Why does that voice sound familiar to me?
Hello, Mr. Garvapidum. I'm Kirara. I have a delivery from Komania Express. I'm afraid the package is quite late.
A package. For me.
Yes, it's
That
from a
voice sounds
Mr.
really
Gulab.
familiar.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
Is that Marco?
Yes. It seems your friend submitted the package to our company before he passed.
Friend? Some friend I am. There was nothing I could do about his illness. And I wasn't by his side during the last moments of his life.
Is that Marco's voice?
Don't say that. After all, you and Gulab are the creators of Genius Invocation TCG.
Wait, what?
I'm sure Gulab would have been happy to know how popular the game has become.
It's you?
Say what? He's one of the creators of Genius Invocation TCG?
Why? Why does it seem that misfortune always befalls geniuses like him?
If you don't mind, perhaps you could talk to us about it. It would probably help you feel better.
You're right. Maybe I should tell you. You really wouldn't mind listening?
Sure, you can talk to us.
All right then. It's not much of a story, really. I knew Gulab ever since we were kids. We were classmates and grew up together. Other than the bandages on his arms, you could hardly tell he had Elazar.
He had Elazar?
He was always positive, peaceful,
So he died of Elazar
and
then?
kind. Later, we both entered the academia, and he became a Ratawahis Dastur.
If I remember correctly, that's a pretty high position.
Yes, he really was that smart. But before long, the Elazar got worse and led to some serious
So Elazar really could have
complications.
killed people, and not just leave
After
them in
that,
paralysis.
he became bedridden. He received treatment in the hospital, but had to abandon his research. I would go see him in the hospital every day, even though he said there was no need for me to visit so often.
I feel like we should have known this by now, but that means Elazar could not just been leading to paralysis either. It could have very much killed both Kali and Dunya if we have not cured it. Damn.
He must have been worried that he was taking time from your own research.
I know, but I couldn't bear to just leave him like that. He was clearly the smarter of the two of us. We would have some free time whenever I visited him, so we took some cards and started painting them.
Oh.
Over time, those cards became the basis for Genius Invocation TCG.
So this game really just began because you guys are friends, and that explains why they never played it either. They never intended to turn this into a game to begin with. Maybe it was just a hobby. Maybe they just wanted to draw it because they're just close friends. A game that was born from friendship.
It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I deliberately incorporated some theoretical knowledge of the elements. I was originally
didn't think
waiting
this game
for
was
him to
gonna,
recover,
you know,
so we could
spike in
study the subject
popularity.
together. But in the end,
He died.
Aw, don't be sad. Genius Invocation TCG is the result of your research together. Not to mention, a lot of people are enjoying it now.
after he passed away,
Oh.
I tried to play the game with someone else.
Oh, okay, no, my bad. I actually made a mistake here. They made this game, like, this game originally started off as like a hobby type of thing, right, between those two. And they were intending on playing it between themselves, I'm assuming. But after he died, after Gulam died, God forbid him could not play the game with anyone else. And that is why he just disappeared. They both disappeared. One died. One just chose to go into self-solitude. Self-solitude? Is that right? Or one just chose to live in solitude. That's better. That's why we never knew that they actually played the game themselves. Because they couldn't. One literally cannot, and another just cannot based off guilt.
But every time I looked up, all I could see was his silhouette. It was as if he was still sitting there at the table. I know it was all in my head, though.
Paimon understands. Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used to being away from the Traveler. Paimon would probably find herself talking to the wind, as if the Traveler could hear.
Yes, everyone else has told me that I have to move on and embrace the fun of Genius Invocation,
can he?
saying that I'm one of its creators. But to be honest, without Gulob, what meaning does the game have anymore?
Garvapitum? Perhaps you should see what your friend sent you in the package.
It has to be his last will and testament.
Right.
It has to be his last will and testament.
What's this?
Yep. It's a will.
A letter?
My dear friend, you must be wondering why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's because...
Hey, Gulob, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night. Huh? What's that you're writing?
It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
You
Oh,
don't
they
have
did
to
play
visit
it.
every day, you know. You should be focusing on your
So
work
it's
at
just
the
gonna start as a
academia.
hobby. They didn't
Hey,
expect
enough
like
of
this.
that. I'll keep visiting until you've fully recovered. Besides, I can't stand most of the folks at the academia anyway. Hey, it's your turn. Gulob, are you okay?
Garvapitum, you must understand. My Elazar.
Hey, don't talk like that. You just need some more rest.
It's because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what? This game we invented is getting pretty popular here in the hospital.
Really? That's great news.
Yeah. I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby.
Casket of Tomes.
Here, this one's for you. This
Wow.
way, you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm...
Just stop! You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it!
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere. So, this is my last gift to you. I'm sorry that I can
card?
only give it to you now. Do you remember when we first met? You were the only one willing to be friends with the kid with Elazar. Now, it's my turn to help you make some new friends. This way, I'll always be by your side, my friend.
Jesus.
That rascal. He was always this way.
I haven't played much Genius Invocation myself. All I know is that it has brought joy to a lot of people.
As a true TCG player put it, the game allows many people to meet others, make friends, and experience the joy of dueling together.
That's right! We've seen that firsthand on our journeys recently. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're interested.
Thank you all for your kind words.
Good friends never truly leave. They stay with us in another form.
You're right. Gulob. Is that what you were thinking when you left this letter? I've always kept your casket of tomes with me. It was so special for you to draw me a card like this. What a waste it is to never have used it. If he were here now, I know he'd say, "Hey friends, How about a game of Genius Invocation TCG? Well, what do you say?
I'd be happy to. Wow.
Pitum seems to be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack a smile when he was playing just now.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past, but I think this is a good start for his road to recovery.
Yeah, it was a good thing that Kirara kept track of that package, even when they were unable to deliver it.
When my boss asked me to take care of it, I had a feeling that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just let it be abandoned.
Would you say that was your yokai intuition kicking in?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I guess I just didn't want to let the sender's sentiment go to waste like that.
Anyway, I think this is where we'll say goodbye.
Alright.
Oh. Are you going back to Fontaine now?
That's right. Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just to draft the articles alone. Oh, by the way, I still haven't had the chance to interview you two all this time. After all that we've witnessed on this journey together, do you have anything you'd like to say?
We've made a lot of new friends. We learned a lot about Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, we'll never see the game the same way. It means a lot more to us now.
I understand. I'll be sure to work your comments into my exclusive news piece. Just be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit Fontaine.
Will do.
And I should get ready to head back to Inazuma. I still have to report everything to my boss.
Take care, everyone.
Will do. I'm sure we'll all see each other again soon. And maybe we'll play Genius Invocation TCG if we have the chance.
Damn, I did not think the story was gonna get this deep. Calling me surprised for how good this. Aww. Hold on, wait, hold on. I need to take a look at this. It's an actual card. Friendship Eternal. Yo, that's actually a really good effect too. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I did not have high hopes for this event story. I definitely thought it was gonna be just another throwaway thing, like it felt very, like that. I thought it was gonna be very filler. And for the longest time, I thought it was. It felt like it was, honestly. Yes, we could see critical character moments, but it wasn't much development at all within the main characters. Obviously, I had to give this game some slack for this event some slack for the fact that there is a lack of development in characters, even with Kokomi, honestly. But I have to say, I think this ending, yeah, this ending was really good. I am pleasantly surprised. I kept my expectation low, and I was pleasantly surprised. Simple as that. Kirara and Charlotte were really cool characters, I think. Honestly, Charlotte immediately caught my eye. Kirara actually really grew on me. Both characters are fantastically written. However, does not disappoint with these characters, honestly. And I think this is a nice little way of introducing us to Fontaine. Not like properly introducing us, maybe giving like a teaser of Fontaine, you know? So this was definitely 100% a needed quest, and it did not feel too filler to me by the end. We got some interesting lore bits here and there. Not crazy, but a good amount for us to just build off of. Because of course, if 3 point is what I think it is, we're in for a nuclear bomb-sized lore bomb. And I'm not kidding. That isn't an understatement if I do say so myself. But we don't know yet. Next time, 3.8. See you guys then. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and leave your own thoughts about how this event story went, because I was pleasantly surprised. And if you're curious about the main reward other than that card, it's this weapon right here, the Ibis Piercer. Here's your effect. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. ACairconditioner signing out. Have a good one, guys. And take care.